Hello and welcome back to the Figure Forum. Today we are back with a beauty. We have the Hasbro Black Series Clone Trooper Phase 2 helmet to try on. We'll unbox it, we'll review it like we always do. Those of you who have seen any of my previous videos will know I've got quite a big collection of the Black Series helmets. I really like them. I think they're great value. I particularly like the Troopers, to be honest. The OG original Trooper, I think, got me into collecting these. So either a good or a bad thing, I don't know. Bad for my wallet, I'd say. But yeah, we've had obviously the First Order Trooper. We've had various kind of colour variations of those, but yeah, first time we've had a clone. I know there's an alternative for this one, the Ahsoka one, but I've went for just the standard Phase 2. Let's look this bad boy. Yeah, fairly significant box here, which is good. So thinking it's going to be quite big, but only one way to find out. Let's take a look, let's unbox it and see what's inside. So here we have the box. Top down here we've got a nice kind of half image of the Clone Trooper and the Star Wars Black Series branding. That's your lot for the top, pretty good. As you'll see at the top, we've got this corner, like they've I don't know why, I really don't, but they've obviously gone for the same kind of packaging as the Black Series figures, which is all kind of angular. It makes zero sense to me. I mean, this makes sense if you're displaying in box, which you potentially would with the figures, but why would you display these boxes? Who's got the room for these big bad boys? On the side, we've got much more of a, obviously got the artwork there, as we've seen. You've got the side image and some sort of, artistic kind of schematics of it there. We've got Phase 2 Clone Trooper electronic helmet, and again the branding. We go over to the back. We've got full view, which is cool, and again we've got all the kind of all the information that we need there. Just kind of tells you it's a electronic helmet again. I don't know why they put the electronics on these. I wish they'd stop. I think the lights work. The voice action just doesn't work. It's terrible. It just sounds sort of like a muffled microphone. We've got the Clone Wars colouring, obviously, this kind of burnt orange, which is nice to go in with the rest of the series. Got your Hasbro and your Disney markings there. Nice full-on shot here of the full mask in all its glory, and then we've got various kind of side views and some Arabic writing of kind of what the elements are, which is nice. I'm a big fan of the boxes, to be honest. The kind of way they do them nice, nice and plain, which I like. And then we've got side views there. Batteries, we've got 3 AAAs, 14 plus. Don't put this on if you're not 14, but yeah, must be some sort of safety guidance for battery use, I guess. So there's the box. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so we pop the lid. Here we go. First impressions. Inside, we'll take this away. There we go. Got the top of his little Mohican poking through. Got some of the paperwork, instructions, and here we have the helmet. It's funny because a lot of these become in 2 parts and you have to put them together, but this one is not the case. We've got him fully formed in his protective packaging. Right, out of the box, here he is. Pretty impressive. I like him. First impressions, very good. Mine, sometimes on these you can get a few little dings and scrapes, and you know, where they've come out of the production line, but so far so good. I think he looks really good. Nice size as well. Again, and I didn't think it would be this big, but it's a nice size, especially for sort of adult collectors, I think, if they're planning to wear them as cosplay as well, which I think a lot of people will be with these. Plenty of customization opportunities here with this one. Let me just see if we can see him in all his glory. There he is. So yeah, you know, as you'd expect from the clone sort of form factor, he looks really good. He's got this sort of grill in place here. We've got some of these nice sort of speaker-esque air vents or mics here, which, you know, is similar to, again, like some of the older versions we've seen, or different forms that we've seen. Over to the side, nice side view. You've got this kind of matte finish here. These are sometimes rubberized on the other ones, not the case here. This is just a plastic, but nice, you know, kind of contrast there with the grey against the kind of pearlescent white. And then we've got your side bits here. The one on the other side acts as your voice changer. It's just a button that you can put in. Again, if you've got the other Stormtrooper helmets, it's just the same. There's no surprises. These, again, like the old one, we'll make a comparison in a bit, are indented, so they're not stickers. It's a nice sort of blue in there. They're indented into it, which is great. And then we go over to the back. We've got the back here. Behind here houses your battery compartment, so this just clips off nice and easy. This, nothing doing here, it's kind of a solid plastic, but yeah, good, you know, means nothing can break off. And then we've got your other side, as I say, you can probably hear that I haven't got the batteries in at the moment. We'll pop those in soon and hear the thing. Like I said, I'm not a massive fan of the voice change and stuff. I never leave mine in. There's a danger that the batteries will corrode and then you've ruined your helmet. But yeah, nice visor, nice size. You can see out, good visibility when you've got the helmet on, which is good. The others, again, quite hard to see, but this one's good. Inside, we'll take a look inside, but again, just very similar. It's got the kind of head adjustment things. You know, you can play with those to kind of get the right size fit for you. I don't really wear these. They're more display pieces, so yeah, we'll see. Okay, inside, it's quite hard to see with the light with the camera. I'll do my best. We've got your thing that these pop out and you can adjust your sort of ring around your head. Seems quite comfortable to wear. I'm always surprised at how much, you know, they effort they put into the insides of these things. You're not really gonna see a lot of the inside, but they do take the time to kind of, you know, put all the details in there, which is really cool. I find not too much in the way of padding or anything. As you can see there, you know, kind of visibility is pretty good. There's my hand. Visibility is pretty good through the visor. But yeah, some padding, but not, you know, not a great deal. I think if you're going to use this a lot, you would, you know, you'd want to add some extra padding into there for sure. Okay, so our first comparison is with the First Order Trooper here. Here's roughly, let's try and get back a bit, size-wise. Yeah, pretty in scale, I'd say. You've got this one, which is slightly taller, but obviously that's the sort of shape of it. It's a bit more elongated, whereas this one is a bit wider. So yeah, I mean, obviously just kind of in keeping with the shape. of the two helmets. Second we have here is with your original trilogy Stormtrooper. Colours are different. This one, I mean, I've always thought that this one is a bit more creamy than the First Order and the Clone Trooper. This was obviously released first, really good one. Like I say, I think it's kind of what really impressed a lot of people and got people started on these ones. Whereas, the First Order and the Clone ones, I think you can really see it there, where the difference in the kind of colouring. This is a creamier colour versus your kind of brilliant pearl white on there. Not a massive thing, you don't really notice it when you're displaying them, but I think just to let you know, if you are collecting these, they are slightly different colours. Maybe the plastic, maybe later on these got a bit whiter, but as with these, this is your voice changing activator, same with this one on the other side. So I've put the batteries in now. I'll put it on, hit the button, and then you'll see and hear, hopefully, the voice changing aspect, which, as I've described before, is pretty bad. But here we go. So on, you just hit the side here. There we go. Does not sound like a clone. Just sounds like you're caught in a cave or something. Not the best. So there we have it, the Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet. So this is what it looks like on. Big. I mean, it's, I'd say taller again. Sorry, I don't know how that sounds, but taller, I think, than the usual ones. But yeah, again, really, really great if you want to use it for cosplay. And I mean, the customization, as we've said, is kind of limitless with these. On the clone ones, we've seen everything, across the series, but obviously, use your imagination. I'm sure a lot of these will be sold just for the customization element alone. But yeah, I really like it. I think it, fits well into the collection, and one that I've been waiting for. This one and the speeder bike one. So I think that's later in the year that one's going to come along. So yeah, very excited to kind of add that one to the collection, and I'm glad I got this one. So I think if you do collect them, I think this is probably a no-brainer. You're going to do it anyway. But yeah, if you're thinking about it, I'd certainly go for it. As I say, we've got that other one coming later in the year if you want to add some sort of colour and graphics to it, the Ahsoka Trooper. So if you like this, if you like videos like this, then you will like my channel. So please do subscribe, like or comment. I try to answer any questions that you might have on the subject, or if you want to see more of my videos or my collection, then again, let me know. Happy to go through everything. But for now, and from me and the Phase 2 Clone Trooper, we will see you next time.